He wasn't a boss. He wasn't even a top earner. But Lefty Two Guns Ruggiero was the kind of mobster who gave Cosa Nostra its legend, fiercely loyal, always armed, and fatally trusting. His story is one of friendship, betrayal, and the undercover operation that brought down the Bonanno family, forever changing the Mafia in America. Born Benjamin Ruggiero in 1926, Lefty grew up in Manhattan's Lower East Side, a place where survival meant toughness, loyalty, and connections. Like many young men of his era, crime wasn't a lifestyle choice. It was an inevitability. He ran errands for local wise guys, hustled on the streets, and by his 20s was already well known for two things: a quick temper and deadly aim. That aim earned him the nickname Two Guns. Unlike mobsters who relied on muscle, Lefty was always ready to pull the trigger himself. By the 1960s and 70s, the American Mafia was at its peak, a sprawling criminal empire with tentacles in unions, construction, gambling, and narcotics. The Bonanno family, one of New York's 5 families, had a reputation for volatility and internal coups. Amid this chaos, Lefty rose quietly. He was never flashy, but he was dependable, a soldier's soldier. He earned for his capo, kicked up faithfully, and kept his mouth shut. In mob life, those traits were everything. Lefty was known for carrying 2 guns at all times, a precaution that fit his paranoid nature. He was also known for his blunt honesty. He once famously complained he was owed more respect because he'd made his bones, mob slang for committing murder, 26 times. Whether that number was real or exaggeration, the reputation stuck. In 1976, an ambitious FBI agent named Joseph Pistone went undercover with one goal: infiltrate the Mafia from the inside. Using the alias Donnie Brasco, Pistone posed as a jewel thief on the fringes of the mob. His first real connection? Lefty Ruggiero. Lefty took Donnie under his wing, teaching him the rules, introducing him to connected guys, and even vouching for him with higher-ups. In mob culture, vouching is everything. Your reputation lives or dies with the man you bring in. Lefty's trust in Donnie would ultimately seal his fate. Over 6 years, Donnie Brasco gathered intel that led to over 100 indictments and convictions. But for Lefty, it meant something more personal: betrayal. He considered Donnie like a son. When the FBI operation was revealed, Lefty's loyalty and naivete made him an easy scapegoat. When the Donnie Brasco operation went public in 1981, it rocked the Mafia. For the Bonanno family, it was an embarrassment, proof that the once secretive organization had been infiltrated at the highest levels. Someone had to answer for it, and Lefty was first in line. He was summoned to a meeting, and in mob tradition, that often means a one-way trip. Lefty reportedly handed his valuables to family, said goodbye to loved ones, and walked out knowing he might never return. But fate intervened. FBI agents intercepted him, arresting him before the Bonannos could carry out their own brand of justice. In the end, Lefty served 15 years in federal prison for racketeering and conspiracy. He was released in 1992 due to terminal cancer, spending his final days quietly, a far cry from the life he once led. Lefty Ruggiero never became a household name like Gotti or Capone, but his story, immortalized in the movie Donnie Brasco, reveals the human side of mob life, loyalty, mentorship, and the ultimate price of misplaced trust. He was neither hero nor villain, just a soldier caught between old-world codes and a new era of law enforcement crackdowns. This is Mafia Report, where we bring you the untold stories behind organized crime's most notorious figures. Subscribe for more deep dives into mob history, and stay tuned as we profile Sonny Black Napolitano next, the capo who paid the ultimate price for Donnie Brasco's infiltration.